So hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I hope you guys are doing well. So in this video I'm going to talk about the how you can use the HDRI backplates and how you can compile your model with the HDRI backplates using the Photoshop. Okay, so in this video I'm not talk about the compositing setting. Okay, we have another method we can compile our backplate with the compositing nodes also, but I'm not talking about the compositing node. I'm just going to show you easy way and fastest way. So now let's get started tutorial. And before starting the tutorial I'm just going to some renders which is I have taken, I have compiled with the Photoshop. Okay, so if I will open my Photoshop, so here you can see I have one render here which is I take from the Blender, and I'm going to use that Venice Sunrise HDRI. Okay, I will give the link also in the description, you can download from there. Okay, that HDRI, and I have already downloaded some backplates from the here. Okay, so I'm just going to show you. So these are my backplates which is I have downloaded. Here you can see, and I have compiled my model with that backplates. So here you can see that is the render which is I take from the Blender, and that is the backplates, and that is the final output which is I have done in Photoshop. Okay, and second render, here you can see when I enable my background, so here you can see how nicely is composed with the background. So how you can do this. Okay, so now let's start a tutorial. So I'm just going to the Blender. Okay, so here I have one car model. Okay, so I'm just going to switch my rendering mode, and after that make sure you using the cycle. Okay, so I'm just going my world setting. So here I will add one HDRI. So for that what I will do, I will select that color point. Okay, and after that here we have option is environment texture. So when I click on it, so it's look like a pinkish. Okay, so just you have to just enable that HDRI which is I have downloaded already. So here you can see. Okay, so I'm just going to open that HDRI. So that is that HDRI I'm just going to enable. So when I open the HDRI, we can see like that. Okay, here you can see we have HDRI, but the problem is that we don't have any shadow. Okay, and if you want to know about that how you can set up the HDRI in a deeply, so you can see my that video. I have already make the one video on it. Okay, and I have already make one video HDRI gaffer. Okay, which is also so cool. So you can see my both video to know about the more HDRI, how you can use the HDRI in Blender. Okay, so right now here you can see we have a model and we have HDRI also, but the problem is that we don't have any shadows. Okay, so how we can make the shadow? So for that you just need to do one thing. You have to just add one plane. Okay, like that, and when you make the plane, so I'm just going to cover the car with the plane like that. Okay, so when I add the plane, so here you can see we can see the shadow now. Okay, yeah, like this. So here you can see we can see now shadow. Okay, and but we don't need to show that plane also. Okay, we just want to see the shadow. So for that you have to go to the object property, and here you will have one section is called visibility section. Okay, so here you have to enable the shadow catcher. So when you enable the shadow catcher, so that plane will be invisible, that shadow will be only showing. So here you can see we can see the shadow, but plane is not showing anymore. Okay, so now I have set already one camera view. Here you can see. Okay, but that camera view is not matched to our backplates. So here you can see. Okay, so we need to find that angle which is we can see on the backplates. Okay, so for that what I will do, I will go to the shading panel, and here I will switch the world section. Okay, and when you add the HDRI, so you will not find those two nodes. So if you want to enable those two nodes, so for that you have to just select your HDRI and press the Ctrl T. So you will find that nodes. Okay, but if you not find that node when you click the Ctrl T, so make sure you just go to the edit. Okay, preference, and here you have to just search the node wrangler. Okay, here you can see no triangular. You just enable it and save preference, and after that when I click on the SDRI control T, so we will get those nodes. Okay guys, yeah, and now we can switch the rendering mode also, and I'm just going to disable the lock the camera so we can easily move our camera like that. So now we need to rotate our SDRE according to our back plates. Okay, so our back plate views like that, so we will try to find that view. So for that I will rotate in a Z axis. So when I rotate it, here you can see that SDRE is rotating according to the world axis. Okay, so when I'm rotated, yes, it's rotating. So when we get that view, we will stop. Okay, so I'm just going to rotate. So I think we get that view. Okay, so here you can see we have that view. Okay, we have that temple here, and we can see that temple also here. Okay, so we need to just rotate little bit more. Okay, so now if you want to move your camera little bit up down, so you can do like that. Okay, if you want to do. So now we have that same view. Okay, so now what I will do, just I will go to the, here is a view layer property, and make sure you enable that denoiser. Then after that, make sure you go to the your render properties and click on the transparent. Okay, if you not click on the transparent, so you will get the same SDRI view also. So we don't need that HDRI image, because we are going to use that car image as a alpha, means we have a shadow in a transparent. Okay, we will just render our PNG image, so we don't need that background. So for that you have to just click on the transparent. So when you click on the transparent, so here you can see we have a transparent background. Okay, but here is a one problem. So when I disable that transparent, so here you can see guys, we can see our plain color. Okay, we can't see that that bricks here. Okay, that floor which is we can see here, these tiles we can't see on the here. So if you want to show these tiles on the here where we can see our white plane. Okay, if I will disable that shadow catcher, so here you can see we have our white plane. Okay, and if I will change the color also, so here you can see it changed the color, but it's not look more realistic. Okay, so for that what you have to do, you have to just click on that base color and add the one image texture. When you click on the image texture, he will ask the image, so you have to just go to the download, and you have to just click on that backplate images, click on it, and you have to just, so now here you can see we can see some image here rather than the white patch. Okay, so that is cool. Then after that you can take a render. Don't forget to press on the transparent. So yeah, so now we can take the render. So when I take the render, so here you can see guys, now our render is finished. Okay, so I'm just going to save this image. You can also save this. So I have already saved it, so I'm just going to open the Photoshop. So first of all what I will do, I will just going to that backplate image. What I will do, I will just click on the right click and do open with the Photoshop, and now we have our backplate images. So when you download the backplate images, you will get some options. So here you can see we have a pretty JPEGs, okay, which is color collections, okay, which is no adjustment, and one is a raw. Okay, so you can download whatever your choice. Okay, so right now I download the pretty JPEG. Okay, it's a pre color corrections. Okay, so you have other option also. You can download this. It's that license is copyright free, copyright, so you can use very easily. Okay, so now we have that backplate image. So now I'm just going to import my car image, which is I have take render from the Blender. So I'm just going to put the render here. So here you can see when I paste the image here, so here you can see we have a car image, and here you can see that HDRI, that pillar is showing here also, because we take the render similar angle, that's why we can see here very nicely. Okay, and if you want to do some scale, you can do some scale. You can just put some behind for looking more natural. Okay, like that. And here you can see we can see some lines here, so for that you can just add a mask and just erase it, so it will not look like odd. Okay, so now if you want to do some color correction, so like that you can want to add some color, so you can give some color here. Okay, which is look more realistic. Okay guys, so here you can see that's how you can compose your render with the backplate using the Photoshop. Okay, very easy way to do. Okay guys, so thanks for watching this video guys. If you learned something in this video, please hit the like button, hit the share button, and subscribe my channel also. And if you have any queries, if you have any suggestion, please let me know in the comment box. I will definitely reply your comments. So bye bye, take care, stay home.